All right, what up? It's your boy Creative Beatdown. This video is not gonna really be cut or edited. You
Hey,
know,
we
I
had
know
an
it's not
agreement. No
clean
going
and
Super
looks nice
Saiyan
like
God
what you see
Super
a lot of
Saiyan.
videos might
But
be, but
if you're gonna bend the
because I
rules
like to
like
just get
that,
straight
then I might as
into it,
well
this is
too.
just kind of
It's
raw
only fair.
content. And there they go with this long banter again. So here's the thing. Today we're going to talk about how to
Both
catch your
supposed to be on the
opponent,
same level.
because that's something that a lot of people seem to struggle
Fine
with.
by me.
I'm letting them
Let's
finish.
test our ultimate forms. Though being an elite, mine is innately superior. You've lost this one, Kakarot.
Nigga still talking. All right. Anyway, so people have a hard time. I notice online, like when I fight against people, and one of the things that make them so easy to go against is because they lack aggression. It's either too much aggression or it's too little. And when I think during a fight, you need to be switching it up. You need to be switching it up during certain scenarios and situations. So either it's too much aggression or it's too little. And for a lot of people, if you get at a distance, they'll sit there and look at you like this. And with me, in my mind, if my stamina is lower than yours, I'm going to sit back here because you letting me have control over the match at that point. A lot of people don't understand when you don't provide aggression for your opponent, you allow them to take control of the match, because now I could choose when we fight and I could choose when we don't. When I don't want to fight, I'll stay back, and I know you're not going to rush me. I know you're not going to chase because you hate that. Even though you absolutely could, you choose not to for whatever reason that may be. But I think that is because of lack of combat IQ. That's a lack of combat IQ. That's a lack of knowledge. So there are ways you could actually be aggressive to your opponent. So I'm gonna get into it now. And even the block. So most important thing. See this? This is just his neutral. This is his neutral right here. And I want to see if I could try to explain this to you in the best way possible, because some neutrals are faster than others. They have different properties. Look, his is a bit slower. Goku's is faster. So that's why you will see some characters be more preferred than others. A lot of times players can't explain why they pick certain characters. They just know that they're better, or they feel that they're better, but they can't really explain why. But that's why I'm here. So Goku has a faster neutral than what most other characters might have, like Vegeta. His neutral is trash, and it don't even reach all the way. So that's why it might feel like it's harder to catch people with him. But catching your opponent, especially when they're going away, because we're working on offense, right? So you need to remember this. You need to remember your side steps, really just your steps, back step, and then your left step, and your side steps basically. All right, and so then this your forward step. The cool thing about your forward step, no one uses their forward step as much as they should, but that's literally like the foundation of your offensive pressure. You need that, because look, and then this ability on its own corresponds directly to your speed stat, your movement speed stat. So basically, dependent on how great your speed stat is in movement, not dash speed, but movement speed, it also correlates and affects this. So that means that you can move farther with this, but also faster. So that means that, bam, you can be right on them. Bam, right on them. And why would you want that? The whole point of that is so you could close in, because this acts as a homing. So if they're sidestepping, as long as you do this after the sidestep, then you should home in on them. The only thing where you will find difficulty is when the camera changing. That's the biggest difficulty you're going to find, and that's why it's going to take experience. Is because the camera is going to be constantly changing when they're sidestepping and everything, because you got to move in their direction. It's different when you're in practice mode and your opponent just standing still the whole time. You got to get used to moving your direction in the way you want it to actually go, because there's been many times where I'll move like this and I'll miss my chance, or I'll do a sidestep on accident and I'll miss my chance. But I'm gonna show you how to catch people. So first way, lean, and then go into that. Just step, and don't do it too early. Look, this is what happens when you do it too early. You see that? Then now there's a delay because I press square and I'm too far. So you want to do it when you're close. So what happens? Look, I'm in, and I press it. It goes automatically into animation because we know if we press square, it does the little tracking dash, and it makes it slower. So look, it makes it just a bit slower. Because that your tracking dash doesn't go that's not correlative to speed at all. So this don't go with speed, but this goes with speed. But your little that don't go with speed. And I hope I'm not like confusing nobody with this right now. But anyway, so that's why you want to make sure you get the maximum dash out, and you gotta know your distance. You have to know your distance. So it still takes some time to get right there. It still takes some time to get right there. Other characters, the faster you are, I would say the greater distances you could travel from. Because, well, I'll get into speed another time, but I'm just kind of showing you the methods to catch people. So of course you could do that and then throw that out. Because realistically, where are they going to go? They have to perfect block it. The only thing you should be worried about is a perfect block. And some characters are way better at catching people than others. So like Goku's pretty good at it. Frieza's pretty good at it. Android 18's pretty good at it. So, and then now, not only that, but let's talk about dash attacks. Because dash attacks, you're going to be doing that. It's some of the fastest way to travel, especially mid-range distances. So like, look, you could be in mid-range, right? Bam. Or you could do this and just go right to him. Just go right to him. And of course, they could be blocking. So there's other methods to that too, because if they're blocking this is fine. You could do that. But they could also block in this. You could be fine with that too, possibly. But you don't want to get caught doing that. Goku, he's made for close range, right? So he kind of has something to go against that. So he doesn't have to use ki or stamina. He could just, if he gets blocked, he could do that. But it's all about getting you into close range. So here's where cancels come in. If you don't want to be blocked or perfect blocked, here's where cancels come in. So this, you could change up the timing. So you could go in and you could do a step. Go in, do a step. And that might be weird to do. What you could do is, so you could fly towards him, right? But you could also let go of L2 and just tap it. I meant, we do it again. So, my bad, hold up. Okay, just scratch what I just said. Better way to do it, hold the boost button. And what you do that, just flick the analog stick. Just flick it. Simple as that. And so that's how you quickly cancel into your step state. And so what this does now is so now you can cancel into your neutral state too. So I'm going to show you this, because this will happen when you don't do it. And see that? So you have to do it. You have to do it. Hold on, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you when you do it now, when you cancel into it. You see that? It's a difference. Hold up. But you see the difference within that? You see how it looks so seamlessly? And you just go into it, so you need to start practicing that, because that's how you're going to catch people too. Especially if your dash attack might not be that good. You can just do that. You see I can run to the side, and I just go back in. You see that? You see I'm able to cancel that and just go back in. Okay. And so That's just one. That's one method for neutral attacks. Dash attacks, of course. There's two things you need to actually. That's a lot. Oh yeah, no, that's a lot. I gotta do multiple videos. Yeah, cause I don't want to throw too much to y'all at once. But yeah, nah, it's a lot. But I would say I could just end it right here, right now. I'm gonna tell you one more thing to go with this, cause it kind of go with this too. So you need to be able to cancel. So what you do, a sidestep. So with a sidestep, you can do this from a step. You can do this from a burst dash. The thing is, if you're not close enough, this is gonna happen. You're gonna do a forward step to the complete other side like that, and then you might not want that. So that's not the way to do it. So what you do, you gotta be close enough so that you can do a sidestep. Look how I'm close enough. Sidestep, 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 sidestep. And the only reason I'm sidestepping right now is because I'm moving forward, so that's why the sidestep still works. But reality, when you're boost dashing, that's gonna happen. So you want to get close, and then you want to move to the side. Just flick the analog stick to your side. Hold on, whoops. And then this is gonna take practice. You need to do this in repetition. You need to do this from different camera angles. Do it, just do that, and then go to the side. Do that, 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 go to the side. It's as simple as that. You can even cancel into a grab if you want to, which is beautiful. Like look at the way it just seamlessly does that. You can just, so if someone's constantly blocking, you can just, what I'm doing is that I'm doing a step, and then I'm doing a step, and then I'm immediately going into the grab. It's as simple as that. They can't even do nothing about it. And this is great, especially if you're playing someone who could capitalize off of grabs. This makes them just that much more deadly. Like Goku, well, he can't do it right there, but yeah, I'm gonna just tell y'all that for now for this video. I will do more videos later on this. It's your boy Creative Beatdown, and y'all stay creative.